You are listening to GZR, Ground Zero Radio, the very best of Orange County's original music scene and beyond. Hey, welcome to the studio.
Yep.
They call us scoundrels.
Oh my gosh.
Who are these scoundrels?
Oh my.
I left my wallet in the car on purpose. You just never know.
What's happening? What's happening?
Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As I haven't mentioned, I'm a fan. You know, as soon as I saw that video, I'm like, this is just the coolest thing ever.
It was great doing it.
We're going to get into that. But, yeah, I mean, where do we start here? Shall we go around the room and find out who's here?
From left to right, I'm Marty Vitale. I'm the lead singer and guitar player.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just keep talking. Okay,
Sure,
and to my right is my friend Tony, my bandmate.
Hey, Tony.
He plays lead guitar and vocals.
Mm-hmm.
And then over here is Nick Ledesma, and he's our bass player and our phenomenal voice singer, genius, great guy. We love him. And then
The background vocalist.
yes.
Oh.
And then we have Steve Stafford over here, and he is our drummer, and he also sings with us.
Nice.
Yes.
A drummer that sings.
How about that?
We are They Call
love
Us
that.
Scoundrels.
Yeah. Great name. Great look. The
Y'all
people on radio
scoundrels.
can't see the look, but the
They
look
are
is
dressed
cool.
for the party.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to take some pictures.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Got to. They dress the part.
So how did this all come together? We know Steve. We've known Steve for many years. And how did the Scoundrels come together?
Well, it all started in 1920. No, so
These days, that's possible.
yeah, right.
Right.
Marty and I, who was just speaking there, we go way back, and with Nick, our bass player too. We all go back to high school together. Music has always been our
Wow.
passion.
Nice.
Just growing up with our music, and I met Marty, and it was, hey bud, how you doing? And what do you like to listen to? Ramones? What? I like the Ramones too. Let's go to your house. All of a sudden, we're like playing his guitar, and it's like, this
Yeah.
guy's cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write a song with him.
Yeah.
And separately, Nick over here went to high school with him too, and we were in bands together. We just love growing up, with bands like Kiss and Cheap Trick.
Sure.
Yeah. So the three of us, Nick, Marty, and I, we go way back. We played in different bands, and but this iteration, this band, They Call Us Scoundrels, is by far the best band that we've been in. We're all really happy about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's Nick right there.
There's no going back about it.
And are you guys local?
We are local. We're
Okay.
Orange County based.
Yeah.
And all along here, we're trying to get this band together, right? So Marty and I had a drummer and a bass player, a different drummer and a bass player. And we had a drummer who was actually teaching too, so he'd always have a cell phone on one of his drums while he was practicing. It was like, okay, that's probably not going to work out.
I might know that guy.
Yeah. Nice guy, but and then we had a bass player too, and just wasn't really, the passion just wasn't there like it was for Marty and I.
Yeah.
So of course we called Nick and said, "Gosh, Nick, what are you doing?" He goes, "I'm doing nothing right now. Let's be in a band." So I was like, "Great!" So
Cool.
now we have a bass player. That's passion, great, and a great singer too. We had a drummer. We had two different drummers that we had. They didn't work out, and Steve calls. We put an ad out. Steve calls, and he says, "Yeah, I'm in a couple bands, but I'd love to be in the band. I like your music and everything." And the red flag went up. Oh, a couple bands. Wait a minute, hold on here. But boy, I'll tell you, 2 years later, we have not had a conflict. We maybe won.
That sounds
something.
like Steve.
Amazing. This
Yes.
man over here, Steve, the
Yeah.
drummer, is not
Yeah.
only a great drummer and the best drummer that we could have for the band, but the dedication and his passion is just
Great
amazing.
person. Was this ad in the recycler?
Recycler. Right.
Craigslist.
Craigslist. The new recycler.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The penny saver of the modern era.
We need to hear
exactly
from
it.
Steve. Can we get a mic on Steve, please?
Hey, Steve.
Yeah, I saw the ad. I just finished recording an album with another band called Naughty Women, and they are on GZR Records. And the Scoundrels album is on GZR Records as well.
Nice.
So I just finished working with that record label and producer, and I saw an ad pop up, and they mentioned GZR. So I thought, well, that's serendipitous.
Yeah.
And so I sent them a message and said, hey, I'm interested. And they'd shared some clips that were on YouTube. So I got really into it, and I overdubbed my drumming to 2 or 3 of their songs before I even auditioned.
Oh wow!
And sent them back to them and said, "What do you think?" and when I came in for the audition, they were trying to be really low key about whether they were happy.
Okay. Coy.
And they were deliberately. Tony said something like they deliberately didn't want to call me back right away. They wanted to make it seem like they were deliberating.
Right.
But they admitted later that they were quite happy.
Yeah.
At the outset. So
All along, we should have just said, you're hired right on the spot.
Yes. Done.
But you had more fun the way you did it.
That's right.
yeah, it's a good story.
But you can get them back now.
Yeah.
Load up on that one.
And it wasn't just because he answered our ad and we needed a drummer. It was because there was a good connection. And
Yeah.
it's just one of those things, like with these guys, too. Just the chemistry was there.
Sure.
Everything clicked, So we just it just worked out so well, and we're just ecstatic when we met Steve, and then got everybody together. It was great.
Well, I think I'm going to hand this to you. We need to kick this off with some music. So let's get a Scoundrels tune on the airwaves. That's what I say. What do you think?
What do you guys want to hear?
Sounds good. How about intermission?
Awesome.
It's our first. It was our first single when the album was released on streaming.
Awesome.
Here we go.
Out on the street for the concert tonight at the Palladium on Sunset and Fun. The Ramones and Dickies too. Into the lobby where the girls all hang out, drinking and smoking and feeling way out. Right before the music grooves, the intermission is when the kids hang out. Being cool is what it's all about, and I cast away my doubts. After the Dickies, I finished the set. I go for a beer and a thin cigarette, and the air is one big cloud. Now the Ramones have taken the stage, and all of the kids are ready to rage, and the music's freaking loud. The intermission is when the merch gets sold, and I fit in even though I'm
Hey,
So much fun.
They call us scoundrels.
Yes.
That
in the
was
house.
Intermission. You said that was your first single?
That's right.
Yeah.
Awesome. That was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Totally.
That's
Yeah?
what this band is all about. I mean, we were talking while the song's playing about, people want to get up and dance and have fun and smile. And I was mentioning that when I listen to your music, my cheeks get sore because it's just, it's so infectious. And,
And
we
danceable.
Yeah. And we touched a little bit on, the Cheap Trick vibe, which my best friend Steve, who's actually listening right now in his car, and he loves it, so he picked up on it immediately too.
All right.
So yeah, I mean it's like we were mentioning also, you can take your time to write a song, you just send something out, and that's what I love about your band. I love the send it feel
you.
to that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Marty
Yeah.
here, he's really aware and always talking about bubblegum rock.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that friendly rock
Love it.
pop kind of sound that you kind of hear from that.
Yes.
Other songs that we might hear tonight too.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a that power pop kind of bubblegum
Exactly.
thing, friendly to the ear.
Friendly to the ear, sing along, catchy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's really neat.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Excellent. Where are we headed next? Are we headed to Germany? I see a song called Germany on your set list. How about that?
Let's go to Germany.
All right. Tell us about it.
I wrote that. It's about a German tapestry, and on the album, I believe it's titled German Tapestry, or it might be titled Germany. I can't recall right now, but the song was really about looking into a German tapestry, and all the images that were in the pictures. There was one with people sitting around a table drinking big steins of beer. It's a drawing. And then there was another picture of a ship and, the ocean and the whole bit. Several different pictures within this tapestry. So one day I wrote a song about it. And the little hook on it is the German national anthem, which is tongue-in-cheek, by the way. And it's my way of sort of paying homage to a country that I love very much.
Here we go. Germany by They Call Us Scoundrels.
Germany, in my mind and always inside of me. When I look into my German tapestry, this is where I think I might like to be. Destiny, will you take me where I might like
right. We were talking modulation.
Yes, we were, and how brilliant that idea.
That works on that track.
It totally works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when we were practicing the song, and it was just mulling around in my brain one time, and I was like, oh, I wonder what would happen if we went a half step up right after the solo. So I mentioned it to the guys.
Yeah.
We tried it. It worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did.
It's perfect.
I would
right
be
there,
so
yeah.
terrified to do that. I don't know.
I figure, what's the worst that could happen?
Scary
Come on.
territory.
Back to
Come
E.
on, Tris.
I'm not ready to go off that ledge yet.
I don't know. I think at that point it becomes jazz. If you
There
were
you
to
go.
modulate up and then go, oh no, let's go back down.
It's like they say,
jazz
Turn
now.
into jazz.
It's like they say, once it's a mistake, twice it's jazz.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, that's your next record.
That's right. Twice it's jazz.
Well, hopefully we've built some confidence into you.
I
so
think you
can
have.
Go home and do some
I'm gonna
modulation.
try. I'm going to try it tomorrow. Look out.
Yeah.
I'm going to modulate everything.
That's right.
Every song there is.
It's going to be constant
Every
jazz
song there is.
fest.
No, just chill out. Not
sorry.
every song.
Well, all right. I
Okay.
know. Can't do that either.
I have a question.
Oh.
You see my hand? Okay, so
You in the back.
thank you. So I noticed that there was some non-English in the song. And who in this room speaks German, and what were you saying?
Well, that's the part that was in German was Deutschland über alles. And what that means is Germany above all things. And it's also very common, people in Germany know that as being the German national anthem. But in this song here, and first of all, my parents had some friends that were from Germany. So when I was a kid, I learned a few words. And it's the same people that I got the tapestry from. So, yeah, so that was influence right there. And then, but once the song came together, we kind of threw that in as a hook, and it's a little bit dangerous, because it's got a heavy metal, which we're pretty much a hard rock band.
Yeah.
We do have some poppy songs, but it's got that hard edge, and so that was a little bit of a controversial thing that we thought might not work. But at the end of it all, we thought, wait a minute, if you look at it in a different light, as being homage to Germany, then that's what it means in the song, and that's exactly what it means. So the only other German part is at the very beginning, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. The drummer counts it off in German. At least Steve
Bass player
did for a
counts it off
while.
in
Now
German.
the bass player's back, so he's counting it off in German. Nick was out for a little while, just taking care of some things, and now he's back. But so Steve was doing that for a while, but now Nick is back to doing it.
So much fun! I love that you incorporated the language as well. So interesting.
It just kind of formed itself. When you start writing a song, it just everything falls together. And then, especially when Tony and I are pretty much like the main songwriters, whenever we get together, it's like we get an idea, and then it just kind of happens after that, and it just comes together.
Yeah, it seems like your songs seem effortless.
Yeah.
It seems like it comes together, and that's the catchy part of it. That's what I picked up on immediately.
The nice thing is that when we're writing songs still today, we've been writing songs for a lot of years, and we're still high-fiving each other, going, "Yeah, that was great. That chord was cool."
Awesome.
It's like
Yeah,
that's
great.
Like we turned 16 again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Love it.
Awesome.
Love it.
That's great. That's great. All right, next up, where do you want to go? We have If Only, and we also have Jane Mansfield queued up. Which way would you like to go?
Let's go, Jane Mansfield.
All right.
Want to lead us into this song?
Yeah, so Jane Mansfield, I wrote the music to this one. This is one of those signature, like, I wrote the music, Marty wrote the words. And we have a few of those kind of songs like that. But it's just, the band has never sounded better playing this song.
Awesome.
It's just a great song. It's called Jane Mansfield. It's about the actress, Jane Mansfield, of course. And just kind of a song around that. Hollywood.
Hey, hey, hey. You're listening to GZR Ground Zero Radio with They Call Us Scoundrels in the studio, and we have a caller. You are live on the air.
Awesome.
Who are we speaking with?
This is Tiffany from Anaheim, California.
Hi, Tiffany.
Hey, Tiffany.
Hey there, Tiffany.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Not much. Thanks for calling in. You're our first
Yeah,
caller.
I love your sound. I love your music. I had a question for you.
Yes.
So, if you guys could open for somebody or have anybody open for you, what are some of your ideas there? Like, who would you have?
Well, a realistic band that we would love to open up for would be Cheap Trick. We talk about them. We've mentioned them a few times here. But yeah, because I could say, the Rolling Stones, but the reality is that will never happen.
You never know.
Hey, you never know, man.
Yeah, you never know. That's true, Tiffany. I think, what do you guys think?
I love Red Cross, too. I think they're great. And I'd love to play with Red Cross someday.
That's awesome.
Yeah, if you don't know who Red Cross is, check them out.
Ramones-
Cheap Trick knows. They played with Cheap Trick once.
A Ramones show would be fun,
Yeah, that would be good. If you could make that happen.
Very cool.
if it were possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Tiffany.
Thank you for
Yeah,
calling
no
in,
problem.
Tiffany. Hope you have an awesome. Hope you have an awesome.
Anytime. Bye, guys.
Appreciate it. Bye,
Thank you.
Tiffany.
Bye.
Bye,
See
Tiffany.
you.
Bye.
See you. Follow us on social.
All right, have a good night. All right, that was fun. Thank you, Tiffany, for calling in. Excellent.
Very cool.
We'd like to take a second just to shout out to Jeff Forrest, our producer engineer
Thank
at
you.
Double Time Recording Studios. He did a wonderful job with us. Worked with us tirelessly. He helped us do the video. Actually, the director and producer of the video organized all that. So, great guy. It was nothing but fun working with him the whole time. We did a little unconventionally. We recorded basic tracks in 2 days in his studio, and then we did vocals at Nick's house. And I actually did the engineering of that, and then we sent files to Jeff, and he worked them in seamlessly into the songs. And he even crafted the clean version of intermission for the show today.
Oh, wow.
So there's
you for
one
that.
there's one bad word in intermission that we slipped through. That
Yeah.
we got an E rating on Spotify and such. So, but for this show, we substituted a different word.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
I think that's worth mentioning because the vocal harmonies, that's the other thing, too. That's the infectious part of it. Because you guys it's just seamless harmonies. It's beautiful.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you
Huge
so much
compliment.
for that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we take pride to that. And,
Yes.
and really, like I said earlier on, Marty and I, when we were playing, we would do a lot of the vocals together. But it wasn't until we got Nick here
Yeah.
that we got that third part harmony.
There you
and
go.
he does the falsetto higher vocal.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Just it took
Sky
the band-
opens up.
Oh, it really did.
Yeah.
It really did.
Yeah, and then Steve too. He, he's always like, telling us at live shows, to make sure that the guitar amps are down. This way we could really hear the vocals. So dynamically, we've really been focused on vocals, and it's been working out well.
Yeah. Really cool.
I'd say that's a smart place to focus your energy. Well, of course, the musicianship as well, the lyrics as well, but to hear those vocals and the harmonies.
Separates the men from the boys.
Thank
For songwriting,
you
it
for
really
that
does.
analogy.
Yeah, it does.
Thank you for that
Yeah.
analogy.
Yep.
Very well said. Thank you.
We've mentioned If Only video, or it's been mentioned a couple times. Videos up on YouTube, and we need to get it shared actually on the They Call Us Scoundrels YouTube if we can figure out who has access to it. But there's links to it on Instagram and Facebook. But the song "If Only" is a good one to come up, follow up next, and that's that's accompanied by a video.
Excellent.
Let's do it.
If
Real
only.
monkeys influence here.
Oh yes, yes.
Great. Well, let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
If only I could do all the things that I wanted to. Wake up really early, then go cruising down the avenue. Driving in a Jaguar in an $1,800 suit. If only I could do all the things that I wanna do. If only I could be all the things that I wanna be. And pick up all my friends and we go to all the B-movies. Someone saying, hey, I know you get it for free. If only I could be all the things that I wanna be. I'm so tired of being poor. I can't take it anymore. Now I've got a steady job, so no more living like a slob. There's just one thing left to do, make my wishes all come true. And even though some things can't be, I've still got my dreams in me. If only I could know everyone that I wanna know, including all the people that have died a long time ago. That would be like heaven, hanging out with Bob and Brian Jones. If only I could know everyone that I wanna know. If only I could do all the things that I wanna do. If only I could be all the things that I wanna be. If only I could know everyone that I wanna know. If only I could do all the things that I wanna do.
If only.
Great song, great video.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was
Yes.
a fun video to do too. We
Yep.
of course did it at Jeff's studio where we record our record in San Diego, and he just did a great job. He had a vision, and
Yeah.
it was like, okay, let's do this. We have a green screen behind us. We don't know
Oh.
what that vision's going to look like in the end. You just see a green screen.
The driving scene is classic. It's just classic.
We were done in 6 hours.
Yeah.
Really?
And then he turned the whole
Yeah.
video around the next day. He turned
It's
it around to us.
amazing,
Yeah,
isn't
it?
We were
Wow.
stunned.
Where's
Focus.
the live, semi-live stuff filmed?
in that studio
It
too.
was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the same area.
Yeah.
El Cajon.
Yeah.
El
San
Cajon.
Diego County.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we had to. He set us up in a couple of different configurations, and then we got ready for the live show bit, and that's
Gotcha.
when that took the most time to set up. But even that was pretty quick, really.
So it has a doll hut vibe to it, right? When I first saw
We
it,
know that place.
Yeah. When I first
Very
saw it,
well.
Home away from home. We
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's a neat little place for sure. So, Michaela's going to say something.
Oh, I was just going to ask, what do you have of upcoming gigs?
I was going to say the same thing.
So,
Good thing.
The only gig we have actually booked right now is in March. We're playing in Phoenix at a bar, and actually it's in Tempe.
Okay.
The Timeout Lounge, I believe it's called. We're doing a show there. Another band I'm playing in is going to go up there and play with them, and then there's a couple local bands that are going to play. We'll get a flyer out as soon as one's ready, and we were going to play in a week. A gig came up, but not all of us were free at the same time, so we couldn't do that. So you'll have to look for it on social media about our next gig.
Yeah.
I'm going to hustle us up some more gigs real soon.
It's a little bit of work, but I want to see you guys live. I mean, I'm excited. So,
yeah.
you know.
We like to. I mean, we were pretty consistent last year. At the end of the year, getting pretty consistent once a week gigs. But we'll get there again, for sure. It just the new year and everything, and we'll records behind us now. We got a video. We do want to do another video down the line.
Yep.
And it's funny about that, I'll just mention this really quick, and I don't know how many people in this room know about this, the other bandmates. So the artist who did our cover of our record,
which is also really cool.
It's real, like, kind of an animated looking thing, and that's a buddy of Marty's who he works with.
Okay.
And so we hired him to and we started talking about the idea behind this all. Well, he's an animator. One of our songs we have on the album is called Max the Cat. It's a song Marty and I wrote, and it's just about this cat who's an alley cat, Max the Cat, singing songs and fighting crime. So he's out there fighting crime, and he's keeping our alley safe. And I just can imagine an animated video around this
that would
thing.
be fantastic.
We even have on the cover, Max drawn on the cover.
Okay.
So we already have Max.
Yes.
He's alive. He's doing well. He's keeping the streets safe.
Right.
We need a video for it.
Absolutely.
I already love Max the Cat.
Yes.
I'm already in love.
Yep.
It's on the album.
How fun is that? What we've got next is we have 7th Street or Freak Show.
Bevan Street sounds good.
Great harmonies at the beginning.
And I wonder how they make it. I don't understand the world. Sitting inside this cheap hotel room, looking up to the street below, watching the starving, lonely people, all of the humble, desperate souls. And I wonder how they make it. I don't understand the world. No, 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 no. How the selfish people joke about it as they're looking down on them. I took a walkway down the Powell Street. I saw a man who was asleep. There was a rat that walked right past him. It stepped right by his dirty feet. And I think back to my troubles, yeah. Somehow they don't seem so bad. No, 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 no. Out to see all these lovely people who don't have no place to go. And I think back to my troubles, yeah. Somehow they don't seem so bad. No, after seeing all these lovely people who don't have no place to go. No, who don't have no place to go. No, who don't have no place to go. No, who don't have no place to go. Who don't have no place to go.
Hey, everybody, you were listening
Fun.
to GZR Ground Zero Radio with Michaela Compton, Mike Karen, and Tris Mahaffey in the studio with They Call Us Scoundrels.
Man, incredible. What a night.
These
I've
guys
had so much fun here.
These guys came into the studio totally dressed the part.
Yes.
We took pictures so that you could see it and be part of this experience with us. We will be sharing that photos and audio and several things on social media. So follow GZR Ground Zero Radio, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, just all of the above. Follow us. We put up a lot of content after these interviews so that you can continue to enjoy the bands that we have on here and follow the bands that we have on here. So they call us Scoundrels. Give everybody your social media information.
Okay, so we are on Instagram, Facebook, of course. We have, you can buy our songs. We're on Spotify, so please follow us on Spotify. And iTunes, we're on there too, so you can pick up the album.
Google Play, Amazon.
Google Play, Amazon too.
Wherever you stream.
Yeah, wherever you stream. There you go.
Wherever you stream.
You can find our music. I did want to mention that, we haven't said it enough, that Geza X Records, that's our record label we're on. And Geza X, he's just not only we're on Geza X Records, which is just an honor being old punk rock fans from the 70s and 80s. But he's just a good guy. He is our friend.
Wonderful.
And a good guy to work with. I mean, he's patient, and he's really great at communicating with us. And it's an honor to be on his record label, GXR, as I'm looking at GZR here. We got GXR, we got GZR.
Shout out to them.
Oh, yeah, I see the shirt. Nice.
Yeah, Geza X Records.
I met him back in 2014, so I was pretty much the first one to meet Geza, and then Tony and I brought Tony in to do some acoustical stuff. We wanted to get a band back together, and then Geza, he was recording some demos, so he recorded some demos for us, and they were done acoustically. And then that was way back in 2014 or early 2015. So ever since then, he just started his label, and now his label is built, and he's got quite a few bands on there, including us, and yeah, he's just a super nice guy. We just, he's just really a nice person.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, you guys have been a lot of fun to have in the
Yes.
studio.
Yep.
Thank
So
you.
thrilled.
Thank you so much for coming out and sharing your stories with us and your original songs with us. We are going to take this show out with Freak Show.
Yes. See all the freaks out there. Come
There
on.
we go.
It's how we end our live show, too, generally.
That's right.
Oh, nice. Right on. This is Freak Show by They Call Us Scoundrels.
Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
You guys are great.
Yeah, thank you.
You were listening to GZR, Ground Zero Radio. Follow us on social media and every Monday, 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific Time on KOCI 101.5.